Welcome to the VTeach, the continuation of my previous lecture, previous concept. By using of these Laplace transforms, we can able to find the evaluation of the integrals without making the integration. So this is the technique. This also to be important for a gate examination point of view. Okay, we can use this technique in the shortcut method for evaluating the proper and improper integrals. So here the concept is evaluation of integrals by using the Laplace transforms. So here how we can apply the Laplace transforms while evaluating the integrals. So first of all, this is to be, so find the integral of 0 to infinity e power minus of 4t into sine 4t into sine 3t into dt. So we have to know the definition of the Laplace transform. So that is L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt. This is the actual definition of the Laplace transforms. So here I have to apply this technique while evaluating the improper integrals without making the integrations. Okay. So please all of you see this. L of, we know that L of sine 3t is equal to 3 by sine square, so c by s square plus 3 by s square plus 9. Therefore, I wanted to find the integral without making the integration. So that is integral of 0 to infinity e power minus st into sine 3t into dt, because so we have to know the definition of the Laplace transform, that is L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt. Therefore, so in that place e power minus st into sine 3t, so we have to write it as f bar of s. That means here L of f of t is equal to 3 by s square plus 1 in place of s by 4. Therefore, we have to take put s is equal to 4, because this I had to written as L of sine 3t. So we have to know the value of L of sine 3t is 3 by s square plus 9. Simply you have to replace s by 4, then automatically you may be getting, so that is 4 square plus 9, that is equal to 3 by 25. So this is the technique what we have to follow. This is the main application. Without expanding or without making the integrations, we can able to find the proper and the improper integrals by using the definition of the Laplace transforms. All of you catch your point? Now, in that similar way, so second problem is evaluate integral of 0 to infinity sine 2t by t into dt. So we have to make the arrangement. We can replace as e power minus st, so where s is equal to 0, because the problem that does not have e power exponential function, that is why, so I have to assume the function e power minus st is to be there, but where we have to put s is equal to 0, like that. So the total part is to be in the form of the definition of the Laplace transform, that is integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into sine 2t by t. So therefore, this is the actual definition of the Laplace transform. L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt. That means L of sine 2t by t. Therefore, so we wanted to know the value of L of sine 2t is 2 by s square plus 4, and by t means that is division of t principle I had to apply here. That is equal to integral of s is equal to s to infinity 2 by s square plus 4 into ds. So then that is equal to 2 into, I have to bring this 2 into the in front of the integration, and this is in the form of integral of 1 by s square plus 2 square, because that 4 I have to written as 2 square only. Therefore, this is equal to integral of 1 by, so s square plus 2 square into ds is equal to 1 by 2 into tan inverse of s by 2. Therefore, I have to take the integration, that is equal to, then that is we can take the upper and lower bounds, that is s to infinity. Whenever I have to take here 2 is to be cancelled, and take the upper limit, that is tan inverse of infinity minus tan inverse of s by 2, that is equal to pi by 2 minus of tan inverse of s by 2. But here, so whatever we have to consider, so I have to put in the form of the Laplace transform definition, that is why I have to put, that is e power minus st, where in place of s is equal to 0. Now here also whatever the solution is to be getting here, so in place of that I have to put s is equal to 0, that is equal to pi by 2 minus of tan inverse of 0, that is equal to pi by 2. All of you catch my point? Now, so the same problem is to be asking in which type of this, that is multiple choice questions that is to be asking. So, what is the value of integral of 0 to infinity that is sine 2t by t into dt. Here the options are that is equal to cot inverse of s by 2, and option B is tan inverse of s by 2, and option C is that is sine inverse of s by 2, and option D is to be none of those. Option D is to be none of those. Likewise, these type of the problems are to be asking for gate point of view. Please, all of you understood this. This is very important gate technique concept. So just simply pi by 2 minus of tan inverse of s by 2 means that is equal to, and option A pi by 2, and option B is pi by 4, and option C is pi by 3, and option D is to be none of those. Likewise, so that is option A is to be correct answer, that is equal to pi by 2. Like that we have to consider. In that similar way, so evaluate by using the Laplace transforms. So that is e power minus t minus e power minus 2t by t. Here also we have to take you can write it as integral of 0 to infinity e power minus st into e power minus t minus e power minus 2t by t into dt. So where we have to put s is equal to 0, because we have to framing of in the form of the definition. So for that purpose only I have to take it as a e power minus of st, where in place of s equal to 0. If you have to put s equal to 0, then automatically that is to be converted to the actual problem. There is no problem at all. Now, so here that is in the definition of L of e power minus t minus e power minus of 2t by t only. One thing you have to keep in your mind, this technique is to be only applicable for the integral value is to be varies from 0 to infinity. Please all of you keep in your mind. Now, so we have to know the value of the Laplace transform of e power minus t minus e power minus 2t. After that we can apply division of t rule. Okay, that means L of e power minus t minus L of e power minus of 2t. Okay, na? So that is equal to 1 by so e power minus t means that is s plus 1 minus of L of e power minus 2t means that is equal to 1 by s plus 2. Have to know the definition. Now, so here I have to apply the division of t rule, that is integral of s is equal to s to infinity f bar of s into ds. So that is equal to, so this is a log of s plus 1 minus log of s plus 2. So then this is the rule that we have to learn in the logarithms, that is equal to log of s plus 1 by s plus 2. Have to make the substitution, integral of s is equal to s to infinity. Suppose if you have to directly substitute in place of s by infinity, then automatically it gives the garbage value. So for our convenience way, I have to take in the fraction separately, take the s has to be common, and also in the denominator s has to be common. Then this is equal to log of, that is to be cancelled, that is equal to 1 plus 1 by s by, so 1 plus 2 by s, here ss is to be cancelled. In our convenience way, so we can do like this. So now we have to substitute the values of s is equal to s to infinity. Now, so we have to substitute in place of 1 by s by 0 and 2 by s by 0, because s tends to infinity, then automatically 1 by s is tends to 0, then the upper limit value, and we have to substitute here log 1 value that may be getting. So in place of log 1, that value already we have to aware of this, log 1 value is to be 0 minus of, and in place of s by s we have to replace, that is minus of log of, so s plus 1 by s plus 2. Now we can take that is minus value, that is equal to log of s plus 2 by s plus 1. I have to take the reciprocal of that value. So this is the solution of that problem. Now, so whatever we have to assume in place of s by, so whatever we have to consider s by s is equal to 0. That value you have to substitute whatever the answer is to be getting, that is equal to log of 0 plus 2 by 0 plus 1. That is equal to log 2 only. This is the final answer of the improper integrals. Clarification point. In that similar way, we can able to find there are the two problems are to be available. So by using of the technique, have to do that problem. Clarification point. Whereas in the second problem, so that is L of t into e power minus t into sin t. So that is e power minus of st can replace s equal to 0 then automatically. So that is the Laplace transform of t into e power minus t into sin t. So we have to know the value of L of sin t, that is equal to 1 by s square plus 1, and L of e power minus t means that is first shifting theorem we have to apply. So that is equal to 1 by this is s square plus 1. Whenever we have to take the first shifting theorem, that is 1 by s minus 1 whole square. E power minus t is to be there, that is e power s plus 1 whole square plus 1. So after that, multiplication of t rule we have to apply. So after getting of that, in place of s by 0 we have to take, then whatever the solution is to be getting, that is the final answer of this integral value. In that similar way, you can able to find the third problem also. Now, the next concept is Laplace transform of unit impulse function. This already you have to know that. So we can derive in the previous lectures. There is no problem at all. So the unit impulse function is to be denoted by delta of t minus a, and is to be defined as delta of t minus a is equal to infinity if t equal to a and 0 if t is not equal to a. So like that the function is to be defined such that this value L of Laplace transform of this unit impulse function is e power minus of as. Okay. Now, so Laplace transform of the periodic function. This is also very important concept. So Laplace transform of, so for the university examination pattern, this is to be very important. So then this is equal to Laplace transform of the periodic functions. A function f of t is said to be periodic if and only if f of t plus t is equal to f of t. In that amplitude, which quantity we have to add, then we will get the same function. Then that quantity is called as the periodicity of the given function only. That already have to know. That is all of you aware of this. So for some t, so if f of t is a periodic function which have period t, then L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to t e power minus st into f of t into dt by 1 minus e power minus st. So please all of you keep in your mind, this is thought to be formula for the periodic function. So for those functions you can able to find the Laplace transforms. So here, so for the essay type of the question, so that is the problems are to be asking like that. Find the Laplace transform of rectified semi-wave function defined by f of t is equal to sine omega t if 0 less than t less than pi by omega and 0 if pi by omega is less than t less than 2 pi by omega. Now, so the formula that I had to apply here, the Laplace transform of this function is to be integral 0 to t. So here the periodicity is to be, that is equal to 2 pi by omega. So that is why L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to t e power minus st into f of t into dt by 1 minus e power st. So then here f of t is the periodic function with the period 2 pi by omega. Now, so the Laplace transform of this function has to be 1 minus e power minus s into 2 pi by omega. That is integral of 0 to 2 pi by omega into e power minus st into f of dt. So here, please all of you observe this. So this is the step function which is to be step at pi by omega. That is why I have to split this integral to the two parts, that is equal to integral of 0 to pi by omega plus pi by omega to 2 pi by omega. So likewise you have to split this integral, then so the total function value is to be 0, we can neglect the term. So that is equal to, so integral of 0 to pi by omega e power minus st into sine of omega t into dt. Now have to apply the formula whatever we have to discuss in the previous class, that is integral of e power ax into sine bx into dx is equal to, so e power ax by a square plus b square into a sine bx minus b cos bx. A sin bx minus b cos bx, this formula have to apply for evaluating of this integral. That is equal to e power minus st by, so minus s whole square means that is s square plus omega square. So that is minus a sin bx, that is minus of s into sin omega t minus of omega t into cos omega t. Have to substitute the upper and lower bounds, that is 0 to pi by omega. Now we can apply the upper and the lower bounds, that automatically you may be getting off, that is omega into e power minus s omega by s square plus omega square, and also so omega by s square plus omega square. So here please all of you observe this. This is in the form of that is a square minus of b square, So then we have to split as a minus b into a plus b. That means 1 minus e power minus of pi s by omega, so whole square, that is equal to, this is to be whole square, a square minus b square. So that is equal to 1 minus e power minus of pi s by omega into 1 plus e power minus of pi s by omega. Now automatically you have to cancelize the terms, then we will get the result as to be omega by, so 1 minus e power minus pi s omega into s square plus omega square. So this is a very important concept for the university examinations. So there are so many problems are to be available on this concept. So we can able to find these problems. So like that, the formula we have to apply here. L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to t e power minus st into f of t into dt by 1 minus e power minus st. Thank you.